Glitch Mob with Beyond Monday and Deathspell Omega with Apocatastasis Pantone.
First group of the day is preparing an act that has never been seen before in the history of America's Got Talent.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what's about to happen right now, I don't want to alarm anyone or anything like that, but every light in this building is about to go out. Please stay in your seats and focus on the stage, okay?
Our tipping point, number one. It's all downhill from here, folks. So there's a genre that kind of pops out of this electronic music scene called GlitchHop, and there's a band called Glitch Mob that I first saw on America's Got Talent, I think, or one of those shows where there's a dance troupe that did this really cool like blacklight kind of dancing where it looked like they were kind of floating around and stuff. It was really cool, but they were on there and I was like, man, I gotta figure out who that was. And that was before Shazam, so I couldn't just tap my Shazam app and go, here it is immediately, I know who it is. I had to try to track it down, and I realized it was Glitch Mob, and I've been a fan ever since. It's got this real dirty kind of trudge rock type feel, even though it's electronic.
I'll stay for nothing less, or never stand again.
And the sounds that they use a lot are kind of low mid-range that really resonate, kind of get my particles moving, and it's the same thing. It's the same sounds I would look for, like if I was dialing in a bass tone or something like that. You know what I mean? Like some of those same tendencies. So we'll check it out. This is we're gonna check out Glitch Mob's. What's the song we were going to do? Beyond Monday. Beyond Monday. Mm-hmm. So hop over to the YouTube channel and check it out with us. So we just hopped over to the Boombox Music Talk YouTube page and listened to Glitch Mob with their song Beyond Monday. So the dance group that I was trying to remember is called Defying Gravity.
The gravitational pull of the sun keeps Earth from flying off into space. Earth's gravity keeps us firmly planted on the ground. This all seems real enough. But scientists are peering deep into the fabric of the universe and are discovering that gravity may not be what it seems to be. Can something feel real, but not actually be real?
I believe they won first place, whatever it was. I think it was America's Got Talent. So we'll put some of their videos on the YouTube page as well, so you can see it. Check those guys out. I don't know what happened with them. I think they got a Vegas deal or something, and so they've got a show out in Vegas that they're doing. Yeah, that was last that I heard anyway. So don't quote me on that.
'Cause the boys in the hood are always hard. Come talking that trash and we'll pull your card. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy, I ain't said shit.
What were your thoughts on that?
So, what do you call that style?
GlitchHop.
And what parameters define that? Like what makes it that?
I don't know. I would be curious.
I was trying to make sure that what I heard was what defines that sort of genre.
To me, Chris can look up the definition for it, but what the interwebs will tell us. But to me, it's like a certain tonality that they use that's kind of low to mid-range saw sounds and the type of kick drums, and it's like super compressed.
Yeah,
you know, it's no reverb, no like it's a tight sound.
Right. I noticed that.
Yeah, but I don't know what does Google
There was just
tell us?
a lot of sort of effects that I'm not used to hearing in sort of like just the regular dubstep stuff.
You're right. Yeah.
There's a lot of. I mean, that's what I'm trying to figure out where the word glitch.
So basically, it's described as a genre that adheres to an aesthetic of failure, where the deliberate use of glitch-based audio media and other sonic artifacts is a central concern.
That makes a lot of sense.
So using a lot of weird sounds that are electronic and
plus
putting them together and
well, it also
weird
seems
ways.
like because several times it was like it sounded almost like a CD that gets stuck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or something's wrong, or something's
or like the
about
sound
to,
inverts or something.
Yeah.
You know,
or it
That's
kind of cuts out like a cord that has a cut wire in it, and it's kind of clicking on and off.
Yeah.
It's
and that's exactly what GlitchHop is.
I get that.
That's cool. That makes sense. So, what about you, Chris? Any specific feelings that come to mind when you think about this band? I know it's somebody that we listen to quite a bit.
Oh, they're definitely like one of my top faves for sure. They're one of those. Well, first of all, the song for just today, anyway, it's a perfect song for getting you through a Monday. Really, like getting you through those Monday blues or whatever. It's kind of uplifting, but they always have a really solid energy, about them, and they're pretty consistent in there.
It's almost like it's meditative, where it's neither positive nor negative.
Mm-hmm. It's neutral.
It's real neutral.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Because a lot of their other stuff is very like it's easy to like when you turn it on, you just kind of get lost in it, and also in your own thoughts.
Yeah, you can get lost and just let it repeat, stick it on loop.
Yeah, I kind of got that a little bit. I mean, there wasn't anything that was pointing me anywhere in particular. It was just sort of like
letting you float along.
Yeah,
like float some jetsam.
Yeah.
Poor child. Poor sweet child. She has a very serious problem. If only there was something we could do. But there is something. Who are you? Don't be scared. We represent someone who can help you. Someone who can make all your dreams come true. Just imagine you and your prince together forever.
So anyway, that's my number one, just because they were such an instrumental sound. Because when those guys, kudos to those guys, Defying Gravity, that pulled that that sound out. I feel like ahead of the curve, because this type of sound wasn't out there really yet. So it was, to me, that's what really struck me as really interesting. So. So we're down to number one, John. What is the last song that you're gonna wow us with?
Well, I don't know if "wow" is the proper term.
So excited!
I know,
aren't you?
We're gonna heavy this metal so hard.
All right. Well, this is kind of a random band that came at me from a friend of mine, past musical buddy. He turned me on to him, and. It's kind of more of the same, but there's something unique about this band and very organic that I just find it's very attractive. The band is called Deathspell Omega, and they're a French.
Dude, I love this.
French
this
metal
has really
act.
been
I know,
like
man, these names are amazing.
This has been like a history lesson by
it has been
Professor
Bedinghaus.
Professor Bedinghaus. Like,
Senior.
We're like all over the world. Like, come on a trip with John. We'll tour the world with different sounds.
Instead of eating different foods, we're listening to different.
There you go. That's a show, man.
Heavy metal.
We need to pitch that at some point, so nobody out there in the interwebs steal that. Anyway.
Yeah, this guy one time, he says he saw some bands that I've been listening to, and he says, "Guy, you got to check this out. This band Deathspell Omega, they've got this album called Paracletus." And I know it's a lot of strange names, but
like he's got a Polish bass player. He's from Italy, and he's singing about Greek things.
And it's part of a trilogy of albums that they put together, and it has a very
that's quite an undertaking.
Yes, and if you listen, it's amazing when you listen to them all together. Kind of this satanic litany kind of thing that they're going for here, so which is more basically just saying sort of pro individuality and freedom and personal freedom.
Yeah.
So this song is, if I can read it,
I know, it's
definitely one of those.
It's quite dark in here.
Apocatastasis Panton.
Is that words?
Yes, it is.
Was it just sound like?
And I didn't say tampon.
Tampon?
Tampon?
Yeah, we're gonna listen to tampon.
Let's go get the tampon.
Anyway, that's the song's name. I'll probably have to clue you in on the typing.
Yeah.
But
We'll
it's
definitely have to Google that one in a
it's
bit.
one of the shorter on the album.
You said we're gonna giggle it?
No, I said we'll definitely have to Google that one in a bit.
We're gonna giggle this one later.
We're gonna giggle at it.
Ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee, ooh ah ah, ting tang, walla walla bing bang.
All right, so we just popped over to listen to, which I feel like that was a proper song to end our show with today, with us going back and forth. Like, it felt like the curtain closed. You know,
It kind of did.
It did, right?
It's really funny.
Yeah, it is. It's the last song on that album, and it kind of closes out the album. I was thinking it was a bit more of a structured song that had more parts to it. But there's one that's earlier in the album that's a lot like that, but it was like 10 minutes, and so I was trying to steer away from that length of tune. So, but it gives you kind of the element of how they kind of sound overall.
Yeah, to me, the thing that stuck out to me that I did like about it is the bass. Queensryche just kind of kept coming to mind, like some of the guitar patterns with how the bass kind of was playing on top of it, and it kind of sounded definitely like the guy played with a pick. I don't know, he might not have, but it was just kind of that cool, dirty sound. But there was a lot going on in this song, like like it's interesting to me to watch. Like you can see the elements of things, like maybe some of the guitar work that you probably appreciate, but there's also these commonalities of very God, I don't even know how to describe it. Like just these walls of sound.
Well, they're also very avant-garde. It's not
totally
traditional
agree.
sort of music.
Very much agree.
That kind of metal.